Right, what is up? Okay, so if you were watching my Vinland Saga reactions, you'll know that for one of my videos, I swapped where I'm sitting, where the camera's recording from. I didn't really love it because you could see this corner, like super obvious. Like this one was like more, like a good, probably like this far, just further that way. So you can see that quite a lot. And it just put the whole thing in a bit of a weird perspective for me. So I didn't love it, so I'm going to keep it how we've got it at the moment. Even though I don't love how I look from this angle, not really the biggest issue. Especially while we've only got a couple of viewers per episode, you know. I'm alright with the rare few of you guys tuning in and me looking like a bit of a mess, but not a big deal. Okay, so Tokyo Revengers Season 2, Episode 9, getting back into it after being away for a while. Should be a good episode from what I remember last episode, which is not a lot. But what I did kind of remember was I thought like Mikey and Draken were showing up, so if they're showing up, then it should be a really cool scene. Or cool episode, I should say. Other than that, as you know, with my Tokyo Revenge reactions, I had issues getting some of the like the original content on as like a highlight reaction. I still have issues doing that, so I'm going to keep it as it is for now, because surprisingly, this is one of the shows that gets like the most views on my channel. For a channel that has 0 subscribers, like, the views go anywhere from like 1 view an episode to like 10, 15, sometimes even 20, depending on like the release date, when the episode dropped, and all that kind of stuff. But even though this show is one of the shows that I don't put my like reaction highlights, like some of the original content on with my reaction, I still get just as good, or if not better, view counts. So I don't know why that is. Maybe people are just less like me, and they actually prefer just watching a full-on reaction of someone instead, unedited. But God knows, thank you for tuning in, I guess. Maybe it's something I need to learn more about, because me personally, I started making these videos because I enjoyed watching these kind of videos so much, like reaction videos to like movies, TV, anime, all of the above. But I always preferred it. I didn't really like watch the whole episode with them. Not necessarily because I didn't like watching the whole episode with them. It was more just because I like seeing the original content in there as well. Just so it's easier for me, instead of having to watch them on one thing and then watch the show on another thing, or watch like part of or like just watch them react to like it as a whole and try and like skip through with like the little timer and stuff. I personally just never loved that. But I mean, hey, if you do, thank you for being one of those people and being here. Because I mean, without you guys, this would get 0 views. So thank you. But other than that, I say let's get straight into it, because it's been a while, so I don't remember much from the last episode. Not much to say on that. And I'm kind of wanting to get into it quickly because my laundry is finishing in quite a while, like half an hour. So well, yeah, so probably just after this. So pretty good timing. So let's get right into it. And actually, think about it. This is one where I don't have to put the stuff in the top right corner, so I can be a little bit more central. Woo! Exciting. Oh. I wonder how Mikey's going to react to this. If he's just going to be like straight up fighting, if he's going to be kind of chill. Well, I mean, he started off with Merry Christmas, so I'm guessing he's not going to be like absolute, what the fuck is going? But I mean, even still, I expect Mikey to probably be a bit annoyed at them for like the ruckus they've been causing, as in like all of like our people. And then also, I expect him to be mad at Taiju because he's fucking with his people, you know? I wonder who'd win in a fight out of Taiju and Mikey though, like just one-on-one. Because Taiju's massive, but Mikey's technical and skilled as fuck. Mitsuya, stop it, bro. Everyone knows you are the most wholesome guy possible. Yeah, you made the truce, but fuck the truce. When you've got a truce with a dickhead like Taiji who's just gonna break his end of it anyway and you know it, then, like, who gives a fuck about your end? You know what I mean? I don't think Mikey's gonna really like Hakai after this. I should say Hakai, because it's spelt more like Hakai. I like that Mikey's talking about Baji. That's nice. Those two led him here? What does that mean? Interesting. Now we've got the intro, which I am going to skip because I've not really got much to say so far. So let's get straight into it. Dawning of a new era. Okay. The invincible Mikey. I like that, to be fair. Why are you interfering? This is a weird kind of vibe from Mikey, though. Yeah, I think Mikey's still not fully recovered from everything that's been happening over the last, like, in the first season. At the end of the first season, a lot of the shit happened, and Mikey's in charge, and he probably bears quite a lot of the weight of it. I don't really think Mikey's gone truly evil here. Ooh! He hit Mikey and hit Mikey hard. Mikey's eyes have gone all white. There's no way he's knocked Mikey out in one, surely, right? If he has, then we're straight back in the shit. Nothing's changed. Like, I honestly, seeing that, I don't put a knock on Mikey because I feel that he's not necessarily weak, as in physically, he's just drained emotionally. Like, so he's not got the emotional tether to be, like, doing all this kind of, like, fighting and shit. But I mean, at the same time, I don't really imagine Mikey taking this very well. Yeah, I knew he was going to be up real quick. You better run, buddy. Unless Mikey's still hurt a bit from that. Prayer time is over? Yeah. Yeah. Random flashback? Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like this. I'd prefer to just watch the fucking thing. Was he wearing heels? Yeah, bro's wearing high heels. This guy is weird. Like, not just because he's randomly wearing heels, which I suppose might be explained at some point, because I don't think it has been so far. He just seems very odd to me. He seems like kind of like someone who's like away with the fairies a little bit. You know what I mean? That's a saying. Away with the fairies is like you're. Fuck, that doesn't sound good at all. You know what I mean though. Like someone who's like not all there, like is kind of either thinking about or focused on something else other than what is going on at the moment. Like his eyes, the way his eyes are drawn, he just seems like he's kind of like, just like not even like looking at what's going on almost. Oh, he's saying Mikey shouldn't fight Taiju because he went to go recruit Taiju and then Taiju ended up just probably dominating him and becoming the leader. Kind of a bitch, to be honest. Like, bro loses one fight to someone and goes, you know what? My life goals that I've just been aiming for, like this gang I've been planning on reviving, you know what? You're now in charge of it. You're in control. Like, that just seems so, like, ugh. Like, shoo. Get away. Because, like, bro, what happens if he loses to, like, what happens if he ended up fighting Mikey and he lost to Mikey? Would that just suddenly make him think, okay, well, Taiju and Mikey are now beating me? They're both my boss now. Like, no. Like, don't get me wrong. This is basic. I'm feeling like this is basically a hype-up story for Taiju. And then Mikey's going to fight him, and it's going to be fairly even, but Mikey's going to win. If I had to guess how it was going to go, that's how it would be. The way they animate him with some of these punches, though, he throws a punch and he knocks back like 5 people. It's kind of wild. Yeah, they don't call him the Invincible Mikey for nothing. But we'll see how Mikey will do with all the kind of like stuff that's going on at the moment. But Taiju did get stabbed in the side as well, so I mean, this should be a fairly fair fight, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know. Mikey could be one of the people who like loses people close to him and then gets weaker, or loses people close to him and gets stronger. Like, fuck knows. There's no way Mikey just like one shots him, right? Surely. It was a punishment to myself. That's kind of cold. Bro, I got scared by that. What the fuck? Now I look like the bitch. That shit was cold. I wasn't expecting that at all. Like, I really wasn't. That's kind of fucking crazy. There's no way. What the fuck, Mikey? Holy shit. He jumped into the air and then... Dude. What the fuck? That's insane. Don't get me wrong. I was expecting to have an even fight than Mikey win, as I said. I wasn't expecting that. Holy shit, maybe I was a little bit. Because, I mean, it's Mikey. And, I mean, the way they hyped Taiju up, it was going to be Mikey beating on him fairly badly. But, Jesus Christ. With the state Mikey's in at the moment as well, wanting to punish himself and shit. God damn. Mikey's built different. Mikey's 100% built different. Dude is like the same size as Taiju and just fucking caps people. Just head top leaking instantly. Jesus Christ. I'm happy Mikey won, but I'm also kind of sad about what's going on with Mikey at the moment because he seems. I don't know how long it's been since what happened with Baji and them. What is that? That's beautiful, man. I thought it was Mikey kind of being in like a dissociative state and like being kind of out of it, being like I was riding with Baji and my brother, but he's got a token of Baji. He's on his brother's bike. I love that shit, man. That's beautiful. I don't see how Mikey turns evil in the future, other than major manipulation from what's his fucking face, dickhead that's always causing the issues. Bro, I love Mikey. There's just something. There's like oh, Taji's back up. Yeah, I can't. I would have been surprised if that's how they did him. Like legit, just okay. Well, they both kind of dropped each other with one punch straight off the bat, but it looks like Taiju's taking it a little worse than Mikey did. I've got a feeling Mikey beat up the people outside. I've got a feeling that happened. The doors are open. You're a good fighter, but you've got no heart. Hard line. And real as well. I mean, you can be an amazing fighter if you don't have that heart to like keep going when you're hurt. You're never gonna be the best. Like in real life or this show. Yeah, Taiju's still in pain from that. Where the hell are my soldiers? They're definitely just outside still getting beat up or something by like fucking Draken. Some shit like that. We've lost. I love the way the times have changed so drastically on this. This is dope. I like this. Yeah. Fuck yes. Draken's just chilling outside after beating up 100 fucking people. What the fuck? Yo, Draken's different. Something's different about Draken and Mikey this season. They just seem way more invincible. Like they seem a lot calmer, a lot more reserved, less active in like they were the first season. But when they do get active this season, ooh, that shit be different. That shit be hitting different. Oh, please tell me they're gonna still beat up on Taiji. Ain't no way, right? Oh, they didn't even know that they were. Oh, they couldn't see the bottom of the steps yet. Oh, that's dope. I like that. I like that little bit of because it makes sense. They wouldn't be able to see from where they are. All the dudes are out cold. That really was just Draken. He lost his will to fight? What the fuck? Bro, Draken and Mikey together are something different, man. They really are. Yo, this has been a dope episode. This is what I mean. Tokyo Revengers, like, it gets you upset because you basically just have, like, 9 episodes of watching, or, like, 8 episodes of watching Takemichi get beat up just over and over and over again. And then you get that one episode. You get that one episode where this shit happens. And it's great. It's fun. He did it. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it now. Please, Takemichi, don't jinx it. End the episode. End the episode. This is the first time I've ever wanted an episode to end
hella early, I think. I don't care. Takemichi just passed the fuck out. Fairs, you know. That makes sense. Mitsu's a G. Draken and Mikey are just goats. And then everyone else is just, you know, the boys. Oh, that's great. That's really good. I like this episode. Please don't fuck it up for me. Just let me be happy for one episode. And I just see a bit of like dialogue between like Hakai, his sister, and maybe Mitsuya, you know, sort that out. Because obviously I believe they still live at the same house as Taiju. I believe. I could be wrong on that, but we're through. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. This guy is so... There's no longevity in him. Like, I want this goal. He beats me. Okay, you're in charge now. He now gets beaten. Once. Just once. And then that's it. Okay, done. There's no future for this. Like, that's so weird. He was in charge. He was your boss. There's no allegiances still there? Like, that's horrible. And Hakai and his sister are still there with Taiju? That's, I wouldn't have left them there. I don't get why we're just leaving them there like this. I don't like this. I get... Fuck yes, Hakai. That's a great way to... Great little... Just enough. Enough, not too much. Perfect. Yeah, leave him there. Don't stay with him. I feel like, you know, it's the sister with the brother, it's her older brother, or maybe it's her oldest brother, you know? What a great new character introduction though if Taiju carries on and ends up becoming like maybe like a better person. Maybe not like the best person, but just better than whatever the fuck he was now. Like I'd kind of like him being like maybe not like one of the main characters, but like a secondary character that we see now and then. That would be pretty fucking dope and a great character arc. That was a great episode. Like start to finish, that was a banger. I loved all of that. That was really good. That was really, really good actually. Like there's not really much to say there. Like that was just a really, really good episode. Like holy shit. I'm trying to think now because there's a few more minutes at the end. I don't know if this is for the next episode or what. So I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna watch this. We're at 22:10 at the moment. If you wanna just catch up, I'll tell you when we're gonna play. I don't know if this is meant to be like a prequel to the next episode, which I don't normally watch because I like being like fresh when I'm watching those next few episodes. But there's still a good like minute or something here, and it seems like there might be a reveal of something. So we'll go ahead and watch this. We're at 22:10. Pause if you need to pause and catch up, but we're going in 3, 2, 1. Seems like it's just the guys riding together, which is nice. Whose bike is he on? He's on Mikey's? Bro wakes up on a bike, what the fuck? Yeah, he's on Mikey's bike, I like that. I love the way they draw the bikes here as well. Like they have that kind of like red line. because that happens when it's like cold and it's like really misty. Like when you're driving, you can still kind of see that red line still going like after a car's driven past. Like not for long, but like a tiny little bit. That's nice. Wait, I saw there was a girl that they see here. Ain't no way Mikey and Draken took Takemichi to Thingy. There's no way. There's no way. That's dope. What great wingman. Am I right? Or am I right? This is, if that's what this is, then this has been a fantastic episode. I like this episode a lot. Yeah, look who it is. I like this. This is good. This is changing the future more. Even more. Little by little. Just do it little by little. That was great. That was a fantastic episode. Like 100%. I'm going to watch both of these tomorrow, to be fair. Because I've seen that episode 11 seems quite good. From like, I saw someone's like reaction title to it. And it was like, something like someone finally gets their due. Or something like that. I don't know. Someone's getting what's coming to them is what I got from the title. I can't remember who it was or what it was. I can't remember any of that. But anyway, yeah, man, and another banger episode from Tokyo Revengers. I have to admit, I feel like this show kind of goes under the radar. No, it doesn't. Villain Saga had like 11 million viewers at the first season, according to the website I am watching it on, which is, of course, Crunchyroll or one of the other legitimate websites. Of course, always. We support the OG content and go and watch it on one of the legal streaming sites, always. But according to this, on this site, Villain Saga, the first season, which I thought was way bigger than Tokyo Revengers, had I think 11, 12 million like views for the first season. This one, Tokyo Revengers first season, has 29.5 million. Have I just been like missing like how much people like this show or something? Because that would make sense for why this show gets a few more views than Villain Saga as well. But I have to admit, I like Villain Saga more. Don't hate me, don't kill me, don't come for me. At least the first season of Villain Saga was too dope for me. It's too good. And I prefer the animation of Villain Saga a little bit more. Like the way they do the eyes and stuff, and the way they draw their faces, it's a little bit like Attack on Titan, which I love. So I don't hate me. It's a preference thing. I do still fucking love Tokyo Revengers though. This is dope though. I didn't realize how popular this show was. Like that's actually kind of crazy. I didn't realize that at all. I'm trying to see how many views this season has. So this season, I don't know if this is just this episode. It seems like it's just this season. Has 2.6 million views. Which, I mean, is still a lot for it still being released at the moment. Yeah, man, yeah. That's kind of crazy, though. This has got a fucking high amount for their first season. 30 mil. That's a fucking lot. But, yeah, man. I don't know what else to say. That was fucking dope. Should we leave it there? I think we'll leave it there. Peace, guys. Great episode, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.